back to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making pasta with aubergines, pasta with melanzane. It's very similar to my pasta with tomato sauce recipe, but it's just done with aubergines and egg as well. It's vegetarian, so perfect for you vegetarians out there. I actually wanted to do a lot more YouTube videos because since we're still in lockdown, I understand that a lot of people don't have much to do, especially if you've been put on furlough. So if you have been put on furlough and you want to try some recipes, please try out my recipes and let me know what you think. A huge thank you to everyone who actually is making the recipes and showing me what you've made as well, because they all look really great and they look really delicious. So thank you for that. And if you do have any recommendations, please let me know. I will try and make whatever I can with the ingredients that I have. See, I haven't been out in like a month and a half, so it's really difficult to get a lot of ingredients because a lot of things aren't even in the shops. Pasta melanzane, let me show you what we need. So I'm going to start off by chopping my onions. So I'm going to start off by dicing my onions. So I got my onions, diced onions, then got garlic. Skin off that. Ooh, I got 2 in here. Got my garlic. Okay, I'm just going to chop the ends off. I've already got half an aubergine here because I've been making like paninis with it. Okay, you can definitely leave the skin on. I like to leave the skin on. And then we're going to dice the aubergine. Aubergine is so good. Like, us Italians, we make a lot of paninis with it. And do it with like mozzarella. It's so nice. Okay. You can just dice them like this, that's fine. Okay, so I've got a bowl here of aubergines. So these are my chopped ingredients. I've got the aubergine, the garlic and the onions. So I'm going in with some olive oil. Look how cute this bottle is. This was actually used for limoncello, but where we get fresh olive oil, we put it in old bottles, and look how cute that is. Anyways, back to cooking. So I'm gonna go in with my onions. Okay, so the onions have been frying for about 3 minutes, and I'm now gonna go in with my aubergines. And I'm gonna give this a mix. And we're gonna cook that for about a good 10 minutes. Before I put the lid on, I'm gonna go in with a sprinkle of salt, some crushed chilies, because I like this sauce to have a little bit of a kick to it. And then my garlic. And I've got a little bit of water here. I'm going to pour in just so it doesn't burn. Just a little bit of water. Okay, now I'm going to cover it with the lid. And we'll cook that for 10 minutes. I am boiling 4 eggs. Once this is boiled, I'm going to dice them. Right, so it's been 10 minutes. And the aubergine has got nice and soft. Okay, so I've got 2 chopped tomatoes here I'm going to go in with. And then what we do, we fill up the tin with a little bit of water, give that a mix so that way you get all the juice. Pour that in. That's 1 tin. And then I'll just do that for the other one as well. There we go. Fill that up with a bit of water, mix it around, pour that in. Whack up the heat. And give this a mix. Now we want this sauce to become nice and thick. So So this means that we're gonna have to cook it for like 15-20 minutes. Here I'm replacing the hot water with cold water for the eggs. So while the aubergines are cooking, I am going to prepare the eggs. So I've got my eggs in the bowl and we're just going to smash them open. Okay, so I'm just going to rinse these off with some cold water. And I'm going to dice the egg. Oh yeah, that's what you want it to look like that. I'm just going to roughly chop these, so like that. There we go. That's the eggs. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes and I have some black olives here I'm going to put in. I'm also going in with my egg. Give that a mix. I should not be wearing white when I'm cooking this. I'm then going to go in with some sugar. So it's about 2 tablespoons of sugar here. I also have some fresh basil here that I've just washed, so I went out into my garden to get that. And I'm just gonna roughly break that up and put that in here. And then I'm gonna simmer that for about another 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm doing this with rigatoni, and the reason why I'm showing you this is because we have different pasta shapes for different sauces. So things like this, like when you're making things like bolognese, saucy things, you want to use pasta like this. This is so the sauce can go inside the tube. The pasta will go inside here, the sauce will go in here, the meat will go in here, the vegetables will go in here. So you kind of want to use this for when you're making like saucy pastas, or even like meaty pastas as well. That's what I wanted to show you. Okay, so the sauce is now ready. Should be looking like that. I'm now going to turn it off because I'm just waiting for the pasta to cook. That is the sauce, ladies and gentlemen. So I just wanted to show you guys what I'm doing here. I'm actually adding some pasta water into the sauce because my sauce is a little bit too thick, and you can do that with any pasta sauces that you're making. If you find that your sauce is a little bit thick, just add some pasta water in there and it will just loosen everything up and make it nice and fluid. Okay, so the pasta is now ready and I'm gonna pop the pasta into the sauce. This is the end result, guys. My pasta with aubergines and egg.